Do you remember when Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond would get together, form a plan of attack, and decide to send Aquamarine and Topaz to the Earth in order for them to complete an incredibly important mission together as a 2-gem team during the climax of Season 4?
I'm not my dad. I'm my mom. I'm Rose Quartz.
Well, what if I told you that I've gathered a ton of irrefutable evidence that proves that Blue Diamond and White Diamond would also decide to get together about 6,000 or so years ago during the beginning of the Gem War in order for them to send two of their most powerful and elite gems to the exact same planet to take on an even more important and risky mission, which evidently wouldn't go according to plan because instead of a Homo gems facing off against our boy Steven and the remnants of the crystal gems, Lapis Lazuli being sent by Blue Diamond and Albite, a dangerous aristocratic gem who served underneath White Diamond herself and would get revealed to us by Rebecca Sugar inside of the official End of an Era art book, were forced to go up against two of the most ruthless crystal gems, being none other than Bismuth and Rose Quartz.
You what?
As far as we've been shown on the show, Lapis Lazuli was mysteriously sent to the Earth by Blue Diamond moments before the Gem War would begin to help Pink Diamond achieve Homeworld's horrifying vision for the planet. Which of course wouldn't exactly end well for our girl Lapis, because in a string of unfortunate events, Lapis would abruptly get poofed by Bismuth before she'd then get mistaken for being a crystal gem, leading to her being stuffed inside of a magic mirror by her own allies for a little over 5,000 years.
They just don't understand that they're doing harm. You get it? What made it click for you?
A cycle of horrible torture. But other than that, living in nature, getting creative.
And I mean, the major fact that Bismuth would essentially be the catalyst behind every single one of Lapis's emotional and mental issues never gets brought up on the show, like at all, which is extremely weird, right?
How do we reverse this? Oh no. Do I need to get the diamonds?
You're the one with healing powers. If anyone can fix this, it's you.
Now, while Lapis would effectively be sent to terraform the Earth by Blue Diamond before she'd get imprisoned inside of a magic mirror for thousands of years, based on some of the pages of the uncorrupted gems that were sketched out by Rebecca Sugar and got included inside of a second official Steven Universe art book, I'm completely convinced that Lapis must have actually been sent to the Earth with another Homo gem, being Obelisk, who goes by Albite in her uncorrupted state. We'd learned from Steven Sugar, who was Rebecca Sugar's younger brother, as well as being the lead background designer on the show, that the Crewniverse took a ton of pride in making sure that they were able to include a few hidden storylines and characters that they had no intention of actually following up on in the backgrounds of the most important episodes.
Pay attention, Steven. This is going to be your first serious mission. You need to be ready.
This has always been deeply fascinating because Serious Steven, being the episode that has directly told us that it was meant to have been viewed as being Steven's first serious mission, was intentionally littered with depictions of an incredibly important event in gem history, an event that very curiously wouldn't ever get brought up on the show in itself, which is suspiciously similar to how Lapis's connection to our girl Bismuth wouldn't ever get brought up on the show in itself, after we'd get a glimpse of the day that she was poofed during the season 3 episode titled Same Old World.
This is all very nice, but it doesn't solve the mystery.
Alright, so like I was alluding to earlier, I'm thinking that this is because of the fact that Lapis's unexplored past with Bismuth is directly connected to Albite's unexplored past with Rose Quartz. The truth is that we've met boatloads of gems on the show at this point, and we've also gotten the chance to see how Homeworld usually chooses to handle the completion of their missions. In every single instance of a gem acting in the name of Homeworld and being tasked with taking on a mission by the Diamonds, they have always been given at least one partner to help things run more smoothly, except for when Lapis would be given the mission to terraform Pink Diamond's first colony, which again is beyond suspicious when you actually take a step back and think about it.
It's like a mirror. It was thousands of years ago.
Yellow Diamond would choose to send Jasper to the Earth with Peridot during the season 1 episode titled The Return as backup, along with Lapis herself, who was of course being forced to serve as their informant. Blue Diamond would send Aquamarine to help Topaz, who was sent by Yellow Diamond to abduct the list of humans who were accidentally given to Peridot by our boy Steven during the season 4 episode titled I Am My Mom.
I gave them the list.
What are you talking about?
The reality is that we'd actually get confirmation that Blue Diamond also most likely made sure to send at least 2 gems when it came to terraforming planets, and we should be able to safely come to this conclusion based on the fact that Steven and Lapis would run into 2 Lapis Lazulis who were working seamlessly together as a team while going on a rampage on that random jungle planet during the Steven Universe Future episode titled Why So Blue.
Well, what do you think? We're almost done with this world.
We'd also get confirmation during Reunited that Lapis Lazulis were high-ranking gems on Homeworld just like Sapphires, Emeralds, and Garnets, based on how shocked that Blue Diamond was after finding out that a Lapis Lazuli would feel the need to become a rebel gem in the first place.
Lapis Lazuli. Does every gem that comes in contact with this planet turn traitor?
And we'd also get a cameo from our girl Lapis in the crowd of important gems who were chilling in the Sky Arena during the season 2 episode titled The Answer. The point is that we have practically no reason to believe that Lapis, being as important of a gem as she was, got assigned a mission to terraform a planet without an equally capable partner. And I literally can't possibly even think of a more thematically perfect character to be partnered up with than Albite herself. A gem who, based on her mirrors, was defeated by Rose Quartz and imprisoned inside of the obelisk, similar to how Lapis would be defeated by Bismuth and kept as a tool inside of a magic mirror. Except unlike our girl Lapis, who would be poetically spared from the monstrous effects of the ultimate diamond attack because of a magic mirror's reflective surface, Albite, being placed in the obelisk, which was located inside of a pyramid, would lose her mind and become a corrupted gem monster after the diamond blast, even though she wouldn't actually be able to take on her new form because of her imprisonment.
Ah, he's over here!
The gem!
And based on Albite's murals, I'm thinking that she was hastily sent to the Earth by White Diamond and given Lapis as a partner by Blue Diamond in order for them to be able to kidnap a couple of more humans for the human zoo and fend off the crystal gems. The writers made sure to have Lapis mention the fact that she was only meant to have visited the Earth for a short time.
I was only meant to visit for a short time.
But how in the world could Lapis have helped Homeworld transform the entire planet into that in a short time if that was truly her only reason for being sent to the Earth? Now, I'm definitely not trying to imply that Lapis wasn't sent to also terraform the Earth, but you know, it probably was a case similar to Peridot's arrival during the return, when she was sent to the Earth with Lapis and Jasper in order for her to complete multiple different tasks at the same time. This would actually perfectly explain why Homeworld wouldn't attempt to kidnap any more humans for the zoo for thousands of years, despite the fact that the facility was definitely capable of holding more humans, and this was because Rose Quartz made sure to permanently take out the gem who was assigned with maintaining the human zoo, which was Albite. Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories on the true meaning behind the murals inside of a pyramid, along with Albite's existence, and I'm hoping that Last of Us Stars will finally be able to shine some light on this criminally underdeveloped aspect of gem history.